Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Cactus Dan and Michael B. Mental. And we are here to talk about Alpha 21 and what's going on. Because I do all the work for you guys. What that means is I have watched pretty much almost every streamer that gives updates on Alpha 21. So, we're going to talk about Alpha 21, news on the council, and then we will end it with opinions.
And welcome back, survivors.
So there we have a video showing of Dan, and we're going to go ahead and we will turn him down because we want to hear the update. So let's go ahead and get that going. Alexis, hello, welcome. Okay, so here's the skinny on Alpha 21. Number one, there will be some zombie updates, change of color in clothes. Some of them will look the same, but one will have a red shirt on, one will have a blue shirt on, a green shirt. We don't really know. Your leveling up system will be done by looting. So in other words, you need to read magazines. So what it means is you have to have a certain amount of points, right? Amber, welcome. And once you get a certain amount of points, you're always going to start out with, say, a level 1 gun, a level 1 pipe pistol. And as you loot and gather more magazines, obviously you will level up to the higher and better weapon. What they were talking about before about certain clothes, outfits, that's done. There are new decorations for Alpha 21, cars, trucks. None of them, no new vehicles for you to drive to my knowledge. That's not there as much as I would love to see it there, but we'll get that in the opinion section. What that's going to do is eliminate the ability to really cheat. In other words, you're going to actually have to play the game to level up. You're going to have to play the game and loot in order for your character to get the level you want them to be. Not a lot of big changes to the zombies, just change of clothes, etc., different colors. So not a lot to talk about in that department. There's more decorations going on, being added to it. And rumor is, keep in mind, guys, this is a rumor, Alpha 21 Experimental could come out late October, but I would more anticipate closer to Christmas. Now, I know all of this. Like I said, I've done the research. I have watched every guy that puts up videos on Alpha 21 and any news releases. And so far, that's what we know for sure is in there and about when Alpha 21 is going to drop. And believe me, when it drops, man, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Now, I also researched what's going on with council. And you guys have to understand, I was a council player. In other words, a long time ago, about 5-6 years ago actually, my wife went to a video game store and brought home a game called 7 Days to Die that I'd never seen, never heard of. Didn't know the game existed. However, she's seen it. She thought I might like it, and she bought me the game. I put it in my PlayStation 4, and believe it or not, the first time I played it, I had no clue what I was doing, what I was supposed to do. But regardless, I kept trying it again. And at that time, of course, I'm watching people and they're teaching me. Kyle, welcome. How are you doing? Figured out the game. That's what introduced me to YouTube. And in case you guys missed it, that's how I'm here. I am here. I became a YouTuber because of 7 Days to Die. And like you, I was getting very aggravated when I had to watch Neebs play Alpha 16. And God, I remember so wondering when are we getting that, because I like that. There was Big Mama was in there, and the zombies were green, and you had blade traps, and man, there was all kinds of neat crap in there, and I wanted it. So again, 7 Days to Die is what introduced me to PC. It made me want a PC so I could play the other alphas, and of course I didn't get one until right at the end of Alpha 17, the beginning of Alpha 18. So here's the skinny. There are some people that insist that the council is not getting an update. Guys, I can confirm this. That is not true. There is, however, a backup story to the council. Number one, they're not going to release it until definitely after Alpha 21. If you own the game, this is where it's going to get tricky. It will receive an update. However, the original game updated will not be or have everything that the PC has in it, or a new released version of 7 Days to Die. And there will be a new released version of 7 Days to Die. Because of that announcement, the confusion was, oh my God, they're not going to do anything with all these people that bought the game. But that's not true. Either it'll be stuck at Alpha 20 or maybe Alpha 21. However, if there's an Alpha 22, and I suspect there will be, you could get that update on the new copy, right? But I do not believe you would be able to get that update on the older copy. Meaning, regardless, you would have to have the newer copy to keep the game refreshed. But there is an upside to that, especially for console players. And you're probably wondering, well, God, Hawks, what the hell's the upside? If you play on PC, I can go back to any alpha I want to, as far back as Alpha 8, right? So I could play Alpha 8, 9, 10, 11, all of them. But on console, you kind of have to play the current alpha, whatever's out, whatever it's updated to. An example would be, my wife right now is playing 7 Days to Die on console. That is Alpha 14.5. It does not have all of Alpha 15 in it. But now let's say they update that to Alpha 21 or even just Alpha 20. Now I buy her the other copy, which I probably would. Even though she doesn't have a PC, she now, just like a PC player, they can't update the current console because starting with Alpha 16, the game could broke down. That is not true, Amber. Because the Alpha 16 update was already done and ready by Iron Galaxy, and the only reason you never received it was because of Telltale. It was already done. That is totally untrue. Look at 7 Days to Die in its graphics pattern, and then go put in a game like, say, Grand Theft Auto 5. The PS4 can and does handle these graphics. The issue they're having is when they started making them a little more, well, let's use jiggle tits, for example. You can update a PS4. The problem they're having is when they want to improve the water, and they do, that the PS4 will not handle. That's what I mean by the console version will not have everything in it that the PC version does. Now that's only for the PS4, not the case with the PS5. That's where the other copy of the game comes out. And I've literally actually emailed the Fun Pimps to ask this question. Did not get one back. Hello, Laura. What I did get back, on the other hand, was them talking on Twitter, where they literally stated the issue with console and the PS4. So the PS4 will receive an update, but it will not be the same as the new version game. Here's the bad news. Guys, you are looking at at least a year before you see this. They could say 6 months to 9 months, but let's look at how long it takes them to complete an alpha. And they are talking about not doing any updates at all concerning console until they're done with Alpha 21 and Alpha 21 goes stable. Now, we all know how that works. You get Alpha 21, you get Alpha 21.2, basically experimental until it goes stable and they're not going to do nothing else with it. There is another downside for the PlayStation 4 player. You're not going to get every update that's there. In truth, based on the way they're talking and the way they're explaining things, it will receive one big update. That's it. The updates after that will only be for the new release copy of 7 Days to Die. So, at the least, you're getting something, which is the most they can give you for the PS4. And then you can get another copy. I haven't heard anything about crediting people for this. I actually do not believe they're going to, because by law they wouldn't have to. I think they would literally make you buy the newer copy if you wanted to continue. Because between me and you, I do not believe the 7 Days to Die Alpha 21 is the end. I firmly believe there will be an Alpha 22. Now, for the last part of this update is my opinion. And I am a small guy. So not that Fun Pimps are going to listen to me. I don't have 3 million subscribers, or I don't even have 100,000 or even 250,000. So, but here's my opinion anyway. Number one, Fun Pimps, will you please put a damn can opener in the game, huh? How about that? If we're going to use canned goods, give me a can opener. Suggestion number one. Suggestion number two, how about some toilet paper, Fun Pimps? I don't enjoy the idea of using a pine cone to wipe my butt, especially if I catch something like, I don't know, let's say dysentery. So there is suggestion number two. Suggestion number three, and I hope some of you guys actually talk to them on Twitter. I do on occasion. Hoping you guys do too. If you know their email this stuff to them, only if you agree. Put the pressure on them. Because now I'm getting into the stuff that I really think should be in this game. Where are the fruits? You play Darkness Falls, you got fruit. You play, what is it, the one I'm doing now, Apocalypse Now, you got fruit. Where's the fruits and vegetables? Put some fruit in there. I want some apple trees. Right? It's got some fruit, but I'm talking about where's the other trees? Can opener is a good idea. See? More realism. That's what I'm after. So I think it needs a can opener, some toilet paper, it needs some fruits. And here's another one for you, Fun Pimps. How about a damn boat or a raft, huh? How many times do I have to look ridiculous trying to swim 30 miles? You know, to get to an island or something. Give me a boat, a raft. I can build a motorcycle, a mini bike, a bicycle. Hell, I can even fly a gyrocopter, okay? Give us a boat. But we're not done yet, Fun Pimps. Not even close. I got other ideas too. Fruit trees. Yeah, I love the fruit trees, and they're in there, Laura, I agree. What's missing is the other plants that ain't in there. Like, why are they not in there? Where's the tomato plants like Darkness Falls? The strawberry plants, the cherry plants. What, you get yucca? That's it? Come on, we can do better than that. Put it in there. We got a boat. A boat would be great. But we can't stop there. Thank you, Kyle. I was fixing to go there. Because if you're surviving an apocalypse, how many of us, if we were really starving, would try something, I don't know, called fishing first? I don't know about you, but I'd be trying fishing. So it's not just the fishing pole, Fun Pimps. How about putting some life in the water? How about some fish? And if you got to go across the ocean, give us a zombie shark. Give us an alligator. But we're not done yet, Fun Pimps. Not at all. Where's the squirrels, fun pimps? Come on, we got rabbits, we got chickens running around like crazy. Where's the squirrels? How about the chipmunks? And how about more birds? Not just the flying buzzard that wants to come and bite your butthole. You know, other birds. You got insects, you got flies flying around the dumpster, right? Add a little more life in there. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little, fun pimps. That's all I want from you. Boat, ocean life. How come the chat is not showing up here? That is weird. I don't know. Oh, guys, I got to get back in here again because you know what I mean? It's not showing up. Oh. After I skip the ad, Alexis, hello. But Kyle, you are right. Fishing pole, we need some more fish. The eggplant, yes, the joke mod. That'd be an idea for them too. You know what I mean? Add more plant life. Your building is absolutely perfect, but we're missing something else, fun pimps, and I know you've heard this before. How about paint that looks new? Yeah, you could catch a zombie fish, get bit, get infected. See what I mean? How about paint that looks new? How about that? Just ideas to throw at you. Now, when you paint something, right, you get that kind of rustic, you know, missing a spot, not completely there. How about new paint? If I'm going to build a house and I'm going to paint it, and I'm not saying I would do that during an apocalypse, but who knows, because it's free real estate, right? You can see a zombie ate up a few walls in a house, be a fancy house. I'm just going to take it. I mean, what? They're zombies anyway. It's not like they're going to cook supper. And let's talk about cooking supper, right? You run electricity in the house. You run electricity to blade traps, dart traps. We need more traps, so we'll get into that. How about what Darkness Falls does? A stove that works, right? How about that? How about a wood-burning stove? You don't just have to build a little campfire in your house, that's a fire hazard anyway. Why couldn't I build a furnace? In Darkness Falls, you can run water, have a working sink in your house. And I think they should throw that in there as well. And I don't think it would be hard for them to do because if another mod's already done it, they know they can do it. My last part, more vehicles. I seen a mod and I don't know what it is, but you would walk by any car and it would say repairable or not repairable. And I don't know what mod that is, but I think it's Undead Legacy actually. But you just walk by a car and it either says repairable. Yes, it does. It needs a lot more new looks. And you're right, they've ignored it for so long. You need to have the option. If I wanted to make it look old, leave the old paint in there, but let's add some new paint where it looks real. But I would like to see them also take the vehicles in the world. I think it's Undead Legacy. Please don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm talking about, where you walk up to a car, you still search it, but it says repairable. And I think that's how it should be in the vanilla series. You know what I mean? If you're playing even Myth Survival, right? You walk up to a vehicle, you know you can repair it, you can get parts off one, put it on the other, there you go. Why couldn't you do that in the vanilla version, guys, of 7 Days to Die? Not every vehicle should be repairable, but they need more vehicles. If I want a pickup truck, put a few in the game that I can repair. If I decide I want a muscle car, Darkness Falls gave you a couple of options. A muscle car. How about a dune buggy? Yeah, I had to ask what it was in Apocalypse Now. Somebody told me it was a dune buggy. Awesome, I'd do that. But we need just a couple of more vehicle options. I'm not saying go all out with it. It is, after all, a game. But put a little more in there. Add your POIs. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention that there are new and improved POIs in Alpha 22, but I think everybody kind of knows with every Alpha is going to come new points of interest. That doesn't mean I'm complaining about 7 Days to Die. I want to be clear. I am an avid 7 Days to Die player. It is, in fact, one of my absolute most favorite games of all times. So this isn't in any way disrespecting the Fun Pimps for giving me a game that I thoroughly enjoy playing. To me, it's one of the best survival, shoot 'em, hack and slash, build your own, fortify, use your creativity, use your imagination survival game I've seen. A speeder bike from Star Wars. I don't know if I'd go from Star Wars. You know what I mean? But you could, like, I think in a modded world, you could say 7 Days to Die meets outer space. You know, like aliens come and invade. You know what I mean? I think that's more for a modded than the alpha, series itself. Kind of like Darkness Falls with the octopus. No offense, Darkness Falls, the spider made more sense than the fucking octopus. Okay? The octopus should be in the water attacking you when you're trying to take your boat to the island. Just saying. Let's get some life in the water. Let's get some fish, some eels, some snakes. Let's get zombie mosquitoes. Dolphins, sharks, alligators, crocodiles. And another survival food. How about some frogs, Fun Pimps? Some of us rednecks will actually eat frog legs.
Whales.
Shrimp.
But, back to 7 Days to Die. If the Fun Pimps ever do watch this, which I doubt, I mean you no disrespect, this is one of the best games I think I've ever seen. This game is what introduced me to YouTube to start out with, guys. I never even watched YouTube. My sole purpose of YouTube, when I first even got on YouTube, was to find out how to play 7 Days to Die. And that led to me accidentally streaming, which led to me streaming, and here we are, and I'm still here. So, guys, in the comments, tell me what you think. Let's ask a couple of questions. Do you agree? Hey, scuba equipment, that's an idea, too. Yes, it would. And it'd be a good idea, too. You could put, like, treasure and stuff under the water then, right? It'd make more sense. That'd be awesome. Plus, you could get food from there. So what do you guys think about a can opener? Let's get some votes. Who votes yes to put a can opener in the damn game? We got 6 people in here. Okay, we got one says yes for a can opener. All right, 30 seconds for this vote. If you want a can opener, type in yes. Let's see how many people are in agreement. Do we need a can opener in 7 Days to Die? You got one yes. Come on, guys. Hit them keyboards. Only one. All right. Well, here's a good one. Do we need toilet paper in 7 Days to Die? If so, Alexis, yes, I agree. Duct tape's very painful. So what do you guys think? Should the Fun Pimps put some toilet paper in 7 Days to Die? Yes, Cactus Dan. Yes, you are right. Hidden treasure underwater. Very good. I agree. Yes, can opener. Okay, we got another yes for can opener. For Scooby equipment and joke mod. Just say, oh, good. Doug Martin, welcome. Yes, okay. So we got can opener. We got toilet paper. Should we have a boat and or a raft or both? Alexis, yes, okay. Anybody else with a yes for the boat and or raft? Can opener, big yes, TP, heck no, LOL. Okay, we got a yes from Doug. Okay, Alexis says both. Okay. So what do you guys think? Boat, raft, or both? I'd be happy with either one. All right, next question, guys. Should we have fish, both zombie and regular, in the waters? In other words, should we have life in the water? Okay, we got some yeses. Doug said yes. Alexa said yes. Now, what about more wildlife? What do you guys think? You know, stuff like squirrels. You know, different animals. Okay, another yes. Boat and raft. Yeah, I agree with you, Kyle. I think I should have the option. If I can build a house, I can build a damn boat, right? Now, what Kyle said, not just fish. Here's the next one. Should we have fishing poles? Doug Martin, okay, gotcha. Should we be able to go fishing? Alexis is a yes. I definitely want the fishing pole, so I'm a yes. Now, obviously, I'm actually threw these ideas out there. I want the fun pimps to see these ideas. Now, do you guys agree that we should have repairable vehicles? Already boats, jet skis, and mods. Well, yeah, but that's in mods. We're talking about vanilla. These are things that I think need to be put in vanilla. Like, I want the option, if I want a pickup truck, I want a pickup truck. You know? If there's zombie bears, there should be zombie fish, zombie rats. I didn't think about that, but you got a point. Even harder to shoot than snakes and dogs. You got a point. So I think rats, mice, squirrels, you know what I mean? Not every animal on the fucking planet, but Jesus Christ, give us a few more animals to toy with here. Yes, and fish traps. Doug, that's a good idea. You know, like a trout line or fishing nets, we should have those. That'd be awesome. But we got to make it dangerous, right? If you're going to do that, we need like zombie sharks or zombie alligators. You got to have some danger because it is, I mean, it's a survival game. You don't want to just like go out to the water. And here's my last complaint. Should zombies be able to swim? And I think yes. Fish traps? Yep, exactly. Yeah, Doug is right, Kyle. I agree with Doug. Doug, I don't know you, but welcome to the chat. I don't even know if you're subscribed to us or not. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. I've probably seen you before. I just don't remember. But bear in mind, I am old. That's not a yes. Don't type yes to I'm old. All right? Now, the other thing, the last part. Oh, no, there's two more parts. Should we have... there we go. I knew somebody was going to do that to me, and they did. All right. Should we have things like wood-burning stoves, working sinks, you know, stuff like that? Should we be able to put plumbing in our house? What do you guys think about putting plumbing in your house? You found a house, nothing in it works. Should you be able to put in a working sink, a working stove? Shouldn't you be able to do that? We've already discussed the paint, so I'm not going to ask about the paint. I know everybody agrees they have really slacked off on the paint. LILB, I'm not sure where Dan is. He has been busy working. He will be back. He has assured me of that. He is trying to get a schedule down, and he has to buy a few more vehicles so he gets more time at home. Land sharks and alligators in joke mod. Okay. But I do think they need to upgrade the painting system. But guys, that's all the information I've discovered about Alpha 22. And I painstakingly watched at least 2.5 hours of very short videos with news. That is the news that I know about the council. Everybody take a moment, hit that like button. Thank you guys for your opinions. If you come up with any ideas, leave them in the comment below. We love comments. We will reply to them. Give us a comment on your ideas of what you think, maybe something I missed, should be in 7 Days to Die. And something I just thought of watching this video. I want a working washer and dryer, damn it. And deodorant. Could you imagine not having deodorant? You mean to tell me in every store I go to, I can't find any Old Spice? Come on, Fun Pimps. I want to be able to cut my hair, shave my beard, and wear deodorant. Just saying. But these ain't necessarily complaints. Remember what I said. This is, after all, my favorite game. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm glad to have had you. Tune in tomorrow night as we get back into 7 Days to Die, a better vanilla. And then Friday, we're back to Apocalypse Now. And Saturday is a surprise. It is a horror game. I'd love to tell you what it's going to be, but I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to have to tune in to find out. Fred, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, and welcome. You caught me at the very end. But everybody take a moment, hit that like button, share the video out. If you have anything you missed, leave a comment in the comments below. I will get back to you. I will respond. And I will even message the Fun Pimps on Twitter with a list of everything everyone put in. But God bless y'all. Have a very, very good evening. Happy Hump Day or Wednesday, if you will. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Love y'all.